Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Genevieve, would you please introduce your friend?
Hello, everyone. This is my cross the street neighbor, Christina.
Hello.
Christina, hi.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Thank you. I'm happy
Uh,
to be here.
and Christina and my mom, Barbara, are already friends, so it's very
Hello,
I
friendly
Christina.
crowd.
Hello.
Hello,
I,
Barbara.
I took that, right? Christina, I understand that you have some issue or pain with your neck. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Could you explain that a little bit? What does that mean?
Well, it means that I have discomfort when
Uh-huh.
I move in certain positions.
How long?
Uh, I I have not been able to turn my head in either direction for a long time. So
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah.
But and this is the side that hurts. But when I make an effort to turn it, my neck hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes down. Yeah, that's more painful. And how did it happen? I don't know, but I have osteopenia in my upper spine, and I had been taking. Ooh, see, I just got a little. I get a little jolt.
Mhm.
Yes.
Little jolt. That's what happens. It's
I
a
can see.
dull sensation until I get a jolt, and I
And
get
then
that.
and then that's more acute. Yeah.
Yes, that's more acute, right?
How
Then
long has this been going on?
for a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. And I first noticed it, but it may not have been the cause, but I first noticed it shortly after I had a deep muscle massage, which I had with the same masseuse for a long time, and they're always very good. But when I left, the last oomph on my neck, I could feel it. It didn't hurt, but I just thought, wow, she did get deep.
Yeah.
And then it was after that that I start
Yeah. Something happened. Uh,
something.
okay. So this is a class in Qigong, and mostly what we do is practice. It's not a clinic, and I am not a clinician. I'm not a physical therapist.
Uh-huh.
However, Qigong can help, just like yoga can help. But you need to avoid doing anything that will make things worse or exacerbate things.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. If some exercise bothers you or hurts you,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Or modify it in such a way that it's not bothersome for you.
Yeah.
So I thought we would start today, rather than starting with the sticks, we would start with a few neck exercises.
Okay.
Um, and we're getting flashes on our TV screen here. Anyway, um, we'll start with a few exercises. But Christina, if any of these bother you, just skip over them. Don't do them.
Okay.
So the important thing when you have that kind of spinal problem, in my experience, because I've got a low spinal problem, down very low,
Ah,
is to relax your body. And that's really hard to do because, of course, your all the muscles around the place that's hurting tend to go into tetanus in order to protect that area, which they should do. But it becomes uh, kind of a catch-22 situation. You had an experience lately with your hip, your SI joint.
Yeah, it goes out every once in a while.
Annie's right SI joint went out a little bit. But I think what really caused the pain was all the musculature
Yeah,
around it.
yeah. I finally got the SI joint back in, but in the meantime, all the muscles were um,
So
blocking.
I hope I helped a little bit with
hoping
a
to
little
do.
Yes, you
massage.
did.
But
It's much better today. I have full range of motion, and I'm not in any pain. So, thank you.
so the idea that you're going to relax your body is what you should aim for. But if you do an exercise where you go into something that causes one of those jolts you're talking about, Christina,
Don't do it.
you won't be relaxed. So try and avoid the jolt stage, right? Okay, let's just do a few little simple exercises.
I'm going to mute us.
So the first thing I want to do is just shift your weight from foot to foot. Very gentle. All right, feel that go up your spine, all the way up to the top of your head. So this is kind of a rocking exercise. It's like you're a little kid again, and you're getting rocked in your crib. All right? And it's, I don't know about you, but it's really relaxing for me. And just continue rocking, and then we're going to add some very gentle movements in with the wrists, just lifting the outer side of the wrist. My fingers are completely relaxed. I'm circling. Circling. And just rest. And relax again. All right. Let's do head turns, very gentle. Shift your weight left, turn your head to the left, just a little bit. A little bit to the right. Shift your weight left, shift your weight right. Left, right. Left, right. And center. Okay, now we're going to lift the right ear. It's not really a stretch, so you're not reefing on your neck or your ear or anything. You just gently lift the right ear slightly. And then relax back to center and gently lift the left ear. And relax back to center, and once more with the right ear. And relax back to center, and once more with the left ear. And relax back to center. Good. Okay, we're going to do head rolls, all right? Do them at the level that's comfortable for you. You don't want any pain or anything. So I'm probably going to do them a little more intensely than you may want to do them. But one of the things that I think about when I do this is I'm not trying to isolate the neck and then roll around the head. I'm trying to integrate the movement of the head with the whole body. So I'm going to use my whole body, shift my weight left, and then right, and then left, and then right. And open my chest, sink into my lower back, open my chest, sink into my lower back. And down to center and reverse. And good. So, one of the differences between a Chinese system like Qigong and a Western system is the Western systems tend to get pretty intense. The whole idea with Qigong is it's very gentle. Now, you all know we get a little bit more intense than we're doing right now. But the idea really is to move the qi through any area that might be uncomfortable. All right, so if you do have a problem with your neck, and you all know Kevin. Kevin also has a problem with his neck this week. The idea is you're not trying to blow the problem away. You're just trying to pacify everything. Just very, very gently move a little qi through that area. And that qi acts like oil. I always think of that that section in The Wizard of Oz where the Scarecrow and Dorothy have found the Tin Man. And he goes, oil can, and Dorothy says, he's saying oil can, right? You just have to oil everything up a little bit. And to do that, you have to be very, very gentle. Not trying to blow anything away, but just move things very gently. Okay, we're going to do another exercise that is a little more intense, but keep in mind gentleness. So we'll do it a little more intensely than we've been doing. But be very careful with this if you happen to have a neck problem. So these are called forward and reverse spinal waves. And what I'm going to do is lift my chin a little bit, and then I'm going to draw circles in the air with my chin, right? very slow, very gentle. And reverse, right? Now I'm going to tuck my chin in a little toward my chest. I'm still going to draw circles in the air with my chin. And good. So I think for the rest of the class, we should go on and do a few little more intense exercises. So Christina, you can do these exercises, of course. Just do them very gently, okay? All right, for the quad, for the groin area, right? We're going to bicycle with the two sides of the groin area. And reverse. And good. These three circles we do between exercises are called Taiji Qigong and Tai Chi Qigong. They're actually from the Tai Chi series, but these are actually would be important for something like a neck problem, because what they're about is lowering your chi. When you exercise, your chi tends to come up a little bit, and that makes you a little top heavy. And when you have an injury in the upper part of the body, you tend to get a little top heavy too. And it can really help to keep your chi down. So what you're doing when you're doing this is gathering cosmic chi, breathing it into the third eye, and then lowering it down through the body just underneath the navel. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. just let the palms of your hands right below your navel and just relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, just relax your body. And relax. Let's do a Fang Gong exercises. Fang Zong means make relax, a make relax exercise. This is called the Emperor's Cartwheels. So you're going to start with your weight on the right side, and your arms and your hands are going to be the cartwheels. All right? Now the Emperor has the biggest cart of all, so you have big wheels. Weight on the right, weight on the left, weight on the right, weight on the left.
This makes me feel like a cheetah.
Cheetah, okay.
Yes.
Running through the belt.
Yes.
And reverse. Reverse. I'm going to back up the cart. And good. So I hope you noticed when you're doing an exercise like that, and you might get this from many exercises, when you do it nice and slow, right? It really gives you a chance to feel your spine. And usually in the morning, your spine's a little rickety, right? There's some pops and cracks and spontaneous adjustments that happen. And that's, in fact, one of the main purposes of this exercise. Nice and slow. Don't force anything. But you sort of notice, oh, yeah, there's a little crick there, and you can just give it a little extra juice. And reverse. So even though your arms are moving, it's not really about your arms, it's really about your spine. And you're making very small, gentle adjustments to the right and then to the left. So you're gently twisting and turning the spine as you do this kind of exercise. Okay, let's do belly rolls. Nice and gentle. So we're rolling the belly. Down under the crotch, up the back, down under the crotch, up the back. And now reverse. All right. Down the back, under the crotch, up the front. Down the back, under the crotch, up the front. And good. So I don't know if I've ever said this in this class before or not, but the root of these exercises goes back literally thousands of years into the days in China that you could call shamanic. They didn't have doctors. They didn't, and they had no money, and they didn't have local doctors, so they had to take care of themselves. And this was different types of Qigong were developed throughout China in order to keep your health and promote your longevity. And these movements, these little movements, right? This one is called the bear's paws. The bear's paws, all right? A lot of them are animal exercises because, of course, that's what shamans did. They entered into the mind of an animal and then gathered information. There is on the website under the Qigong program, there's a picture of a silk painting or silk drawing from 300 BC, so 2,400 years ago. And it's a diagram of people doing Qigong. It's a manual. It's a Qigong manual. It is the oldest exercise manual in the world. Right? So this is a very ancient set of techniques. And they did them very gently, both to promote the flow of Qi and also so that they could include everyone in the community, right? Yeah, the bear, right? Christina's doing the bear. The bear is different from the emperor's cartwheels. The emperor's cartwheels stay outside your shoulders. See how they go outside my shoulders? And my hands are just very relaxed. My fingers are totally relaxed. All right? Bear's paws is slightly different. It goes up to the center. So I'm going to the center line of my body and then pressing down. Up to the center line of my body and press down. Now, let's go a step further. This is a fundamental principle for Tai Chi and Qigong. Both sides of the body are always in motion. All right? So I'm going to go to my left foot and raise my right hand to the center and press down. And now, as that one's pressing down, the left one is rising as I switch to my right foot. Both my hands never stop moving. So the exercise is actually about the relationship between the left and the right side of the body. And you're creating just a very gentle kind of tension between the two. And that stretches your spine. If we were doing Emperor's cartwheels again, same thing. Both hands move. Shift your weight. Roll those big wheels. So good. Follow Annie. So what you're doing inside your body is going like this. All right? And your spine's right in the middle. So this is giving your spine a workout. In fact, let's do an elbow exercise. All right? Think about your elbows. Both of them are moving at the same time. Shift your weight right, left, right, left, right, left. Just relax. It's like dancing.
I experience it like I'm in the water.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot
It's
like,
like being-
a swimming.
The air becomes water.
Yeah.
And I can feel the 14 pounds of pressure on every square inch.
Shift right, left, right, left, right, and relax and double. And follow Annie. So when you first start Qigong, you're going to be fascinated by the hands. That's the outer movement. But what really makes it Qigong is the inner movement. So for this exercise, you're going to shift from the Danqian acupuncture point to the Tanzhong acupuncture point. Center chest, lower back. Open the chest. And now sink into the lower back. Open the chest.
Tiger.
Sink into the lower back.
Bear.
Right? This is called the position of the tiger. The chest of a tiger. And then when you sink into the lower back, it's having the back of a bear. Tiger. Bear. Tiger. Bear. Tiger. Bear. Tiger. Bear. So follow Annie. My shoulders and arms are very relaxed. Where I'm working is inside on the center core.
I can feel my fascia stretching.
Stretching a little, yeah. And reverse. Lower back. Center chest. lower back, center chest, lower back, center chest, lower back, center chest. Keep your eyes straight ahead. There's a reason for that. These are all martial arts exercises. You want to keep your eye on your opponent. Keep your eye on the ball. That also keeps your spine straight, so that will do better for your spine. Gentle. And good. Okay, let's finish with the wrists and the ankles. All right, so I'm like doing a doorknob. I'm just turning my hand like I'm turning a doorknob. And the other side. Just like you've grabbed a doorknob and you're just turning the doorknob, right? And both. Now you got two doorknobs. And good. All right, let's stretch the wrists a little bit. All right. I'm going to pull down on my hand and bring my elbow in toward my midline. And the other side. And bring your elbow down toward your midline. Now you notice how Annie's doing this. She's doing this on one foot. So you can always do that kind of thing. It helps to develop a sense of balance to do that. And reverse, all right? Now I'm going to grab one hand with the other hand, and I'm going to bend it backward. Not with my arms so much as my whole body. And the other side. And relax your wrists. And the ankles. Just up and down first. And the other side. And rotate. The easiest way to do ankle rotation is to pay attention to your knee. Move your knee in circles. reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. So we're going to do our little closing ceremony here, starting with what's called Do Ling. Do Ling means all loose. It actually means all life, but nobody knows what life means anymore. Lithe. It's really a literary word. It means your life, like a big black panther in the jungle, right? So start with tapping the heels on the floor. And then do the Charleston. I feel all that static leave the body. And the whole body. And good. And then clearing the 7 chakras up and down the spine. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters. And salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you mañana. Christina, it was very nice to meet you. You're welcome anytime.
It was very nice. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
Thank you, you guys.
Bye.
Yes.